What's up guys, and welcome to another video in our golf simulator series. Today we're looking at the Garmin R10, which is going to be amazing outdoors, and the Skytrak, which is going to be amazing indoors. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Both of these simulators can perform similar functions, but the Skytrak does some things better and the R10 does other things better. So in the video we're going to look at our first impressions of each, their key features, pros and cons, other devices and simulators that are worth considering, and which one we recommend buying and for who. As always, thanks for watching the video, and if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So starting with the Skytrak, and this one was released a good bit before the R10, and it was a real game changer when it came out, as it brought home golf simulator to the masses with a competitive price tag of $2,000, which it has maintained to this day. It's a photometric launch monitor, which means it takes tons of photos of the ball as it's moving, and then it calculates its values based on the differences. And this one is going to work particularly well indoors because of that photometric design, and it comes with a free driving range simulator. It allows you to measure your performance at home with a ton of different stats, and you can bring it to the range where it's not going to be as effective. And it also integrates with various different golf softwares, which are going to cost a little bit more. The R10 is brand new and it's a real game changer, partly because it's really affordable. It comes in at around $600, and it's a portable launch monitor and golf simulator from Garmin, who are a top brand in all golf GPS and simulator technology. So it's a simple device, but you are going to need a little bit more room to use it than with the Skytrak. It sits 4 to 8 feet behind you, and it needs space in front as well. It's going to work particularly well at the range, but it also works well indoors. Slightly less accurate than the Skytrak, and it comes with Home Tee Heroes as well, which is a very fun software to use to play virtual rounds, and it also hooks up with the better golf softwares like the E6. So the R10 has been received very well in the golfing community. It's a launch monitor and simulator in one device. It pairs with your smartphone, and it comes with a magnetic stand and a very nice carry case. It comes very well presented. So the device clips in to the stand magnetically, and you just sit it down beside you. Make sure the green light is on and you start hitting away. And outdoors especially, it's going to be very accurate. Garmin say it's within 5 yards, but we consider it to be within 10 yards. And it's also good at picking up those short shots as well. It tracks does about a dozen metrics. It doesn't track all the extra ones that you might get with a TrackMan or something like that, or even a Mevo Plus, but it does track the essentials like club speed, ball speed, carry speed, and carry distance with roll. And it also algorithmically calculates the back and side spin of your shots. It connects to the Home Tee Heroes, as we said, which is allows you to play virtual rounds on the 42,000 courses, which is a very good game to play basically on the range, and it's free as well, which is a bonus. And it also hooks up to E6, which I think you can buy for about $400 once off, or you can pay year by year. It's got an awesome battery life of 10 hours, meaning you can play virtually 4 or 5 sessions to the driving range without having to charge it. It also takes a recording of every shot you take, and then you can play that shot back and see the stats on your mobile phone through the app. And the Garmin golfing app is one of the best around. It's going to allow you to build up your stats over time and see how your game is improving. The closest competition to this is going to cost you about 4 times more, so that's going to be the Skytrak and the Mevo Plus, and you're going to get very similar performance, but the more expensive ones maybe just slightly more accurate. Pros and cons of the R10: it's simple and lightweight. It's easy to set up. You can have this one set up within 2 minutes, and hitting balls, connected up to the app, and just everything running smoothly very quickly. It tracks a ton of stats, and it builds up your history over time in the app. It's incredibly accurate in comparison with the best devices around, so it is going to be competitive with the $2,000 devices, and it's also going to be competitive with the even more expensive devices outdoors. Excellent battery life, and it brings golfing fun to the whole family, online or offline. No putting involved, which we've come to expect from most simulators. There's no sign the battery will go off, so it might go dead mid-round and you wouldn't have got a warning about that. It can miss some shots, and some shots it's not going to pick up well. I suppose for the price you just have to deal with that, and as we say, the accuracy can wane a little bit more indoors. So while the R10 can struggle a little bit indoors, that's where Skytrak comes into its own. It's a photometric launch monitor, takes a series of pictures when you strike the ball, it analyzes them frame by frame, and then it comes up with your stats incredibly accurately for your shot. It tracks a ton of stats as well. It doesn't track all the ones, it doesn't track back and side spin, but we don't know how really accurate they are with the R10. So it tracks ball speed, launch angle, ball spin, carry distance, and again, the accuracy can rival more expensive options like the TrackMan. I mean, if they're getting it accurate, then it has to be as accurate as the more expensive devices. And it can be considered a personal version of usually commercial technology that's used for fittings like the TrackMan or the GC Quad. It connects to the Skytrak app on your phone, tablet or laptop, and it does offer a free driving range sim. You can also connect it up with all the various different golf simulator softwares on the market, which are going to come with an extra cost. The app is free, but you do need to pay for the more advanced features, and you need to pay for the extra golf software. It comes with a level on top of the box to ensure accuracy. So what you want to do is place it down next to the ball. You don't need as much space as you would with the R10, and you just want to get that laser pointing at the ball, just to ensure your accuracy. And if you bring it to the range, you'll probably need to spend a little bit extra for the metal protection case, which is probably worth buying anyway. The app is great, it records your data over time as well, but if you want to get the game improvement app with the Skytrak, the game improvement plan with the Skytrak app, it's going to cost you $99 per year. Pros and cons of the Skytrak, and I suppose the big pro is that it's highly accurate, especially indoors. More accurate indoors definitely than the R10, and it's much cheaper than the competitors. You can build your own home golf simulator, so this is going to be perfect for that golf cave. You can play at home, or you can take it to the range where it's not going to be as effective as the R10. And the Skytrak improvement package for $99 and the quality golf simulator softwares are going to take this device to the next level. Putting's not going to be the best, but you can use a little chipper to sink your putts, or you can set gimmies to within a certain range when you hit the ball onto the green. Advanced features are going to cost you extra, and the device needs to be exactly level with the ball to give you accurate stats. So other devices we're considering, and the big competitor to these is going to be the Mevo Plus. It also costs $2,000. It's a Doppler radar like the R10, which means it's going to be better outdoors, but it's also quite useful indoors. And the good thing about the Mevo Plus compared to the R10 is it's going to tell you when it's set up properly, when it's in the right place, and it's going to be highly accurate. It's also a launch monitor with the simulator functionality that hooks up with the best golfing softwares, and it's highly accurate and effective. Another device that we like to consider is the Garmin G80. And what this is going to do is it's going to couple a launch monitor with a golf GPS device. So if you're someone that goes to the range and plays a lot of rounds of golf, but you don't want a home golf simulator, the G80 is worth considering. And you can also play the virtual rounds, but you're not going to get the simulator aspect, but you can play those virtual rounds on the 42,000 courses. This one's going to cost around $500 as well. It's a very innovative and unique device that's worth considering if you don't want a simulator for your home, but you want to bring it to the range and play a lot of rounds of golf. So overall, which one should you buy? And if you want to have that man cave in your home with a highly accurate, sophisticated device that's going to be a lot of fun and comes with the best softwares, go with the Skytrak if you can afford it. If you want something that's amazing value, that works really well at the driving range, if you want to play, virtual rounds at the range with the Home T Heroes that comes free with the device, the Garmin R10, it's excellent value for what you get, and it's also highly effective in your home, but it's a bit more finicky, it's going to miss more shots, and it's slightly less accurate. If you're someone that doesn't want a simulator, but you want to, have a launch monitor for the range, and you want to have a GPS device on the course, the G80 is an excellent piece of software. And if you're a little bit more serious about, how you're performing with each club, or maybe doing club fittings, you want to compare different drivers against each other, and you want that quality simulator and launch monitor for at home and in the range, the Mevo Plus is also an excellent option worth considering. For us, just because of the overall value and for what you get, and you get the Home T Heroes for free, the Garmin R10 is the one I'm going to recommend for 9 people out of 10. So that's it for our video today. Thanks for watching, and if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.